My name is Megan Dion. I am the Public Art and Artist Program Specialist with the Nebraska Arts Council, and welcome to the Fred Simon Gallery, which is located in the Nebraska Arts Council offices in the Old Market in Omaha, Nebraska. The Nebraska Arts Council is a state agency that offers programs, grants, and opportunities that foster creativity across the state. One of our programs is the Fred Simon Gallery, and we feature exhibitions by artists dealing with all different content mediums from all over the state. Right now, we're going to hear from our current exhibiting artist about the work that they create for this gallery and in their studio practice, and why they do that. So we look forward to seeing you at the Fred Simon Gallery in the Nebraska Arts Council very soon.
Hi, my name is Ilaamen Pelshaw. I am a Guatemalan American artist living here in Omaha, Nebraska. And my background is in graphic design and illustration, and that is something that you can see in my pieces. This exhibition that we are doing with Oria Simonini is in the patterns of being. And for me, that means all the layers that we as artists or as humans beings can have on top of each other that makes us who we are. And that is what I am trying to show in these pieces. A lot of layers, a lot of different elements. I am using a lot of geometric shapes, and that for me represents the order and the structure that contrast with my creativity or with my artist mind. So you will see some chaos mixed with the structure, and that is like the dichotomy of what an artist needs to do in order to have a balanced life. This is one of my pieces. This is called Frosted Calm, and you can see that dichotomy that I was talking about on my introduction, where you see a lot of texture and chaos in the background, and then I put on top these layers of order and color. One of the things that I like to celebrate with my art is optimism and happiness. Even in the midst of anything that is happening around us, you can always focus in something that is going well. That is what I wanted to represent. Even though I love winter, is one of the things that people here in Omaha are a little conflicted about. And in this piece, I can mix both things, like a very cold environment or a very cold ambience and background with something that is more energetic and colorful on the top, because you can always find that little piece of beauty even in the worst of your days. And that is what I want to represent with these paintings. With this painting, I want to celebrate creativity. And you can see a lot of different shapes and the mix again of geometric with a little bit of nature elements. Also in a very simplified way, is like the process of someone thinking about something creative, or that spark of creativity that is mixing with all your thoughts. And the colors are warm and inviting to a creative process that is more energetic and that is optimistic and positive. So all my pieces are a celebration of that, of finding maybe the little things in life that make you happy, and finding a little joy even in a chaotic world. And this one has less chaos, but you can see still a lot of different elements and a lot of different layers of what is happening around you in the moment that you are thinking some creative thoughts, or that you are trying to enjoy creativity, art, music, and everything that can make our life better. In this painting, you can see a heart, and it's composed by a lot of little elements and a lot of little textures. One of my influences are the textiles and the crafts from Guatemala, that is my homeland. And they use the mixing of little patterns and little fabrics to create a colorful explosion of color, is how I can describe it. I wanted kind of like to represent that in a painting without being too literal, in a more abstract way. Even when you still can see the shape, is more about the color and the dynamic elements that you can see in the little details. Maybe when you get closer, it's more obvious. And all the colors and all the unruly shapes, not to create something too structured, but something a little bit more energetic. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you can visit the Fred Simon Gallery and see our exhibition. My art can be found in ilaamen.com, ILAAMEN, or Instagram, Ilaamen, or Facebook, Ilaamen Studio. And my studio is in Clover 24, 24th and Martha. Thank you.